You're about to stare into the eyes of the world's most haunted doll. I'm not joking either, so if you don't want to do that, just... This is Robert. Just kidding, this is Robert. And whenever I look at him, I get a very strange feeling. A little bit sick to my stomach and very uneasy. The holes in his face are because of termites, and he sits at a museum, and I kid you not, they tied him down. And I will show you a clip of this, but they said they tied him down because he moves on his own.
He's tied in with monofilament. That's because of his constant moving. He's tied to the chair. So people used to talk about Robert getting up and moving all the time. Now the movements that people report are things like Robert swallowing.
Ooh, that's not cool, man. Personally, I would not let that slide, and that doll would be... Actually, I can't talk bad about it. Never mind, I take it back. Robert sits at a museum, and if you went there, you would see this big wall of letters. The reason these are here is because after people visit him, strange things start to happen to them. That's why the workers at the museum will always tell you, respect Robert, because he is truly alive. The doll was purchased in Germany by a man named Robert Otto. He flew the doll back to the States and gifted it to his son. And almost immediately, strange things started to happen. His son would talk to the doll, but the parents would hear a voice respond back. It was a deep and disturbing voice. Not only that, but their house was constantly being destroyed by an invisible force. They would walk into their son's room and he would be cowering in a corner, and Robert would be sitting on the bed staring at them. Robert Otto would for some reason keep the doll, but eventually when he moved, he left the doll behind. And then unfortunately, the new owner of the house had to discover on her own that there was something wrong with this doll. She then brought it to the museum.
When she brought him here, she came in frantic. I talked to the curator who was here at the time. He said she came in saying, this is Robert the doll. He belonged to Gene Otto and he's haunted. I need you to take him. She said he had locked her in her room. He pushed her in her room, slammed the door, and held the doorknob so that she couldn't get out.
Oh, wow.
And that's when she brought him here. And they didn't put him on display. They kept him in the back.
Robert resides at the East Martello Museum. So if anybody wants to visit him, you just gotta go there. And you can look at him sitting in his box. Also, seriously, thank y'all for the support. I've gotten like 5 million views in the past 20 days, which I definitely did not expect, but I'm very happy about it. And I just know that I just want to make the best videos that I can. So I'm going to do that, and I hope y'all are entertained. And yeah, I'll have a YouTube channel out soon, so I'll let y'all know when that is. I want to research stories and then tell them. I don't want to tell stories that people have already seen. I'm trying to find stories that no one knows about. Sheesh.